Hi Taurus, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 1st to the 12th of August. It is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. If you don't know, don't worry if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. Check the description box below the video. All that information's in there for you. Also, please remember that time is fluid, so this could have already happened, could be happening now, it could be happening sometime in the future. And also please remember that these are general love readings. They won't resonate with everyone out there. So take what resonates with you for you and leave the rest. Okay. Ooh. In a very nurturing energy, Taurus, wanting to birth something, wanting to put your time and effort into grow something with someone moving forward. So beautiful, beautiful energy of balance and equilibrium, but it is with somebody. Balance and equilibrium. Queen of Pentacles, you're expecting a challenge, so it does say to me that you've had some form of connection with this person. You want to get this back on track, you want to nurture this connection because you do see it as the 10 of Cups, which is emotionally fulfilling, or you can see the potential of this connection to be emotionally fulfilling and almost like happy ever after with family. So it's a very loving situation that you want to create. And these two cards are very nurturing as well. The Queen of Pentacles nurtures, okay, but is up for a challenge. So like I said, it does say to me that you've had some form of connection, some form of history with this person, because you're saying with this card here, the Queen of Pentacles, declaring we can work through anything. Nothing is an obstacle. If you think there are obstacles in the way, we can move through them. If you have a look at her foot, it's on this rock here. It doesn't impede her banging this drum. It very well could do if she allowed it, but she actually lifts her foot and puts it onto this to give her more leverage. So she uses it. She works with it. She works through it. So it's a very patient and nurturing energy that you're in, but you're also declaring to the other person, we can get this back on track. Don't worry about it. I can see the potential of this connection, this relationship. I can see the end goal, which is beautiful in itself. And look at that. High Priestess. So you're coming in now to tell this person that you want to nurture this connection. But in the first instance, everything's hidden. You picking the right time to come towards this person and have this very definitive kind of like conversation, I would say. Ooh. Yeah, look at that. Oof. Ooh. Okay, so you have been waiting for this person to come back to you, and you're not revealing what your thoughts and feelings are for this connection for the future. High Priestess picks her time, but also look at this, setting healthy boundaries to those who rely on you, but almost more importantly, it's an internal dialogue that you're having with yourself rather than someone else. You are saying to yourself, okay, set healthy boundaries, move in the direction that you want to move in, which is towards this person, which is to create the 10 of Cups. A very emotionally fulfilling relationship. And with the High Priest here, this internal dialogue, you are using sheer willpower to make incremental routine changes in order to come towards this person as the Queen of Pentacles, saying that you are up for a challenge. You want to put the time and effort into this now. You want to nurture it, you want to grow it, and you do love this person. So you are making changes in your 3D reality in order to physically move towards this person, to get this relationship back on track. And the King of Cups here very definitively saying with this, I'm not going anywhere, we can work through anything, but I love you, I trust you, I know this is the relationship for me, this is for my highest good, I can see it can be emotionally fulfilling, rewarding family life, your material needs are met, everything, it ticks every box for you. And I want to nurture this, I want to birth a whole new cycle. Beautiful energy. But that Lord card there, You're having a very stern word with yourself, saying no more hanging around, no more hiding things. Just come towards this person and just say to them what your thoughts and feelings are for the future. Wow. Okay. So you are moving your energy in that direction. You are making these incremental changes, these routine changes in your 3D setting in order to be able to come towards this person. But we haven't seen any dialogue. These are declarations. But you do want this wheel to turn in your favour. And it is a cycle that needs to be complete. Unfinished business, but you are of the mindset of coming back in, away from stagnation, the Hanged Man, and just waiting around, waiting for the other person. It's almost like they're the one that got away with this Five of Cups, this fish that's floating, leaping down the river. It's almost like the one that got away for some reason. And look at that, bringing balance and equilibrium into the situation with the Justice card. So, and offering this person a very emotionally available situation. I don't know why they've given me that, but yeah, offering them your heart. But the communication here, look, getting it back on track. Six of Swords, balance and equilibrium. Echoing this Justice card here, the Ace of Cups, this emotionally available situation. You do want to revisit this, you want to rebirth it, and you want to rebirth the love that you have for this person. You want to be able to tell them that you are still in love with them. You do. No, there's that fish again. I've never noticed that before. It's leaping salmon. It's almost like you don't want that to be the person that gets away. It got away the first time. You don't want it to happen again. And this is why you're revisiting this situation here. And look, you are very committed to this course of action. It very well could be a revisitation of a committed relationship. Or you're thinking about committing in a very legal way to this person. And this Justice card here could be the... almost like with these two energies here, it could be the breakdown of a relationship, the residual energy of a breakdown of a relationship. And you're saying enough's enough. You want to go towards your happiness, which is this person here. The Four of Wands, the 1111 card is beautiful. So communication wise, here we go. The moon's come in to highlight the fact that you have hidden emotions for this person. You're still in love with them. So what's the fear? The fear is this person, I feel, the fear for you is they've gone off the boil. They're not interested in your heart. They don't want to complete this cycle. But for you, this cycle is incomplete. There is a challenge, but you're a bit reticent about going towards them because I'm revealing with this High Priestess here and the Hanged Man and all of this waiting around. You're a bit worried about if you approach this subject or this person or connection. You're worried that you're going to get resistance. So the communication for you is a little bit saucy, a little bit flirty. The Prince of Wands comes in quite quickly, enthusiastically, but there is a steadiness to this. Princess of Pentacles. She thinks outside the box. She thinks about the words that she uses in order to bring a balanced dialogue, to connect with a very balanced dialogue, echoed by the Justice card here. So the communication that you're sending out is a little bit hi, how you doing, enthusiastic, but the words that you're using are very, very thoughtful because you want this person to notice you again. And you want to bring about equilibrium and balance into the dialogue that you're going to be using in order to sit down and talk to this person. And the reason for all this, because you do feel this person is a soulmate energy. The Star card here could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with, not necessarily, but whatever the case may be, you feel divinely guided towards them. I'm very enthusiastic. Look, the King of Wands. So you are saying to this person, with your energy, okay, with your energy, and the energy that you're exuding from yourself, I want to nurture this connection. Nothing is going to be a problem. I'm here to stay. I find you attractive and I love you and I want to give you, or I want to explore a very emotionally available situation, because I think previously that's what the problem was, Taurus. It's almost like you clammed up for some reason and weren't emotionally available, and that's why this cycle needs to be complete. You want to explore this again. So this communication here, when it's reciprocated, that wheel does turn in your favour. But look at all these energies, very definitive, determined energies that you're going through in order just to send that tiny communication out, because the intent behind it is huge. Beautiful. Anything else? Anything else for Taurus? Oh, look at that, the rebirth of you. Because it's commitment now. There's no dilly-dallying, there's no second thoughts. Nothing's ever perfect in life. We can have a committed relationship, but looking at relationships moving forward as and owning the imperfections. With the Queen of Pentacles, nothing in life is perfect. Nothing, no one, nothing in life is perfect, and that's reality. It's how we deal with expectations and of relationships, expectations of other people, expectations of ourselves. Okay, it's how we deal with those imperfections, and those imperfections make people perfect. It seems weird, doesn't it? But an imperfection in one person may turn one person off, but an imperfection, what we see as imperfections in another person, may turn somebody on. It's how we react with each other and how we deal with each other's energies moving forward. I don't even know where that's come from. That's just bizarre. So if it makes sense, just take it. I have no idea why they've given you that. Anyway, so the rebirth card, quickly moving on. The rebirth card is a rebirth of this situation for you in a whole different way, because now you're looking at it as almost like the perfect relationship for you. This person is the person that makes you tick. It is your soulmate. This person is the one for you. It's perfect for you, even though they're not perfect. They have imperfections. Everybody has imperfections. I'm going to go around this dialogue again. Stop it. So yeah, it's a rebirth of you. It's a rebirth of this situation in a whole different way. In a whole different way. You're looking at this relationship, this connection through fresh eyes. But it has been a burden, the Ten of Wands. I think just a burden keeping this in your heart and mind. There is a self-fulfilling prophecy here. You've been in so much self-doubt and almost like negative energy regarding this connection and what you need to do moving forward, even though you know what to do. You know what to do. You know who this person is to you. It's accepting. I feel it's accepting people for who they truly are. And this person is your soulmate. Doesn't matter if there are challenges in the way. You can work through those. And that's why you're coming at this reborn. Perhaps you couldn't see that previously. And almost that way of thinking or reflecting back on it and thinking how you ran this relationship in the first instance, or whatever history you shared with each other, it gives you a nightmare, because that's not the person you are today. The rebirth card is beautiful. And the Two of Swords do actually do this. Is this going to work? Can I make this a reality? Well, of course you can, because you're in the Queen of Pentacles energy. It is beautiful. It's about time and effort. It's about really committing to a course of action and putting 1000% in, but you are up for that challenge now. No more waiting around. You're almost like calling this person in, I feel, by sending out all this gorgeous energy that you're exuding. You're kind of like intoxicating the other person, even though we haven't seen the magician. It's a very loving, nurturing energy that you are pushing out into the universe, and it's very high vibrational as well. So the other person, if they are a soulmate, will be able to pick up on this shift in energy, this rebirth of you. And it's almost like their ears prick up and they go, oh, okay. Yeah. And look at that. Divine connection. King of Pentacles, I'm here to stay, I'm not going anywhere. Doesn't matter how long it takes. I'm not going anywhere. You're still in my heart and mind. I'm sick of waiting around. I'm going to come towards you. Death to old ways. Death to that cycle. And look at that, Seven of Wands. This is more to do with inner resistance, because you are resisting coming towards this person. You're waiting for them to come towards you. But you're of the mindset now of chucking this idea away about waiting for someone else, about hiding all these emotions for this person, about waiting, but you are picking the ideal time to come towards them, the Four of Swords. Even though you're of the mindset of action, you are going to pick the right time to pop in. It's a beautiful reading. Okay, so I'm just going to have a look. I hope it makes sense, because I'm not... I just speak what they give me. So I'm just telling you what they're giving me. So I have no idea if it makes any sense. I have to watch the videos back. I have to sit down and I go, right, okay, and what was that about? If I remember to do it. Yeah, seriously, it's that bonkers. So I'm just going to see if I can have a look and see how the other person feels about you. Can't even get my words out tonight. Okay, so how does the other person feel about Taurus? How does the other person feel about Taurus? Ooh, well, a bit depleted, Four of Water, missing an opportunity. I think both of you miss this opportunity. The one that got away. You both consider each other to be the one that got away. Seven of Air, plans that need revision, all going on that meets the eye. Poor timing. It was down to divine timing. And you're picking that time to come in to this person. So both of you missed that window of opportunity, and both of you were sitting in a very heady space, a very bruised heart space, because you do consider, or I think this person considers you to be kind of like a soulmate energy too, in the Awakening card here. So without you, things look a little bit bleak, Taurus. But the Awakening card comes in when you spark that communication. So they're kind of having to do a 360. This person's like, I didn't even think they were interested in me. What's going on here? So the Awakening card, look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. So this person here, they're having to have this internal dialogue of, yeah, do you want this? Do you want to go for it? Do you consider this to be, or this person to be the one that got away? And they're very, very, very fired up. Look at that Queen of Fire. So they're matching your high vibrational energy. Queen of Fire, confident, creative. They're saying to you, I think find you a little bit attractive. Okay, the energy they're exuding is of independence, of being confident, and also looking at you with that stare that she's got on her face and saying, come on then. If you want a brand new start, let's go for it. If you want a committed situation, let's make it happen now. Because it is a cycle that needs to be complete for them too. Look at that. They're saying to you, let's just go for it. Wow. What a beautiful reading. The World card. A job well done. Joy, contentment and gratitude. The path towards enlightenment. Because I think that you're both forgiving each other and recognising each other as soulmates. And look at that. Three of Fire. This person here makes that definitive decision abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans, and they've come into their own. Very passionate about this connection. You've come into your own new partnerships or contracts. Continue to move forward because they see you as a divine partner here. The star card, sorry. Happy times, make optimistic long-term plans on the right path, and they want to emotionally move away from frustration and this heartache that they have felt in the past. And look at that. Desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. So both of you have learned lessons from this situation. The one that got away, both of you consider to be each other the one that got away, and both of you are wakening up to this connection, what it means to you, and why you keep thinking about each other. It's beautiful. So of course this person here wants to come towards you because they've realised what you are to them, Taurus. Beautiful. They've told me to take an activation card, so... Okay, what do we need to know for Taurus? And then we'll have a look at your romance angel. Ooh, romance angels. Nearly made it out of the pack. Romance angels and angel answers. Do we need... Okay. Alchemy. Look at that. The frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation, basically turning and in this instance turning a negative situation into a positive one. What a beautiful reading. So just going to have a look at your romance angels and angel answers. I love these cards, these activation cards. They're just beautiful. The artwork's incredible. Communicate clearly, speaking up, no longer waiting around, even though the dialogue's very tiny. We've got a huge yes here. And what else do we need to know? What else? Ooh, there we go. And we've got in the near future. Okay. So what else do we need to know for Taurus in relation to this reading? Please, Taurus, in relation to this reading. Highest messages only for Taurus. We've got communicate clearly. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Well, I don't think that they are. So you need to tell the other person that wasn't the case for the breakdown of this, or the one that got away. Perhaps you use that as an excuse. I don't know. Only you will know what that means to you. Okay, we've got yes. Look at that, both of you. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. In the near future, retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. To spend quiet time alone. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So paying attention to anything that was kind of like detrimental to this connection in the first instance, okay? You need to be able to recognise that when it crops up again, because it will. You need to reconcile it within yourself, Taurus. So if you find that you're doing the same things, you need to own it, own up to it. Okay, owning up to it takes the power away from whatever, because it's all ego-led. All these little things that we do to try and scupper our own happiness are ego-led. It's fear, and fear feeds it. So you need to be able to take the power out of that, and to do that, you own it. You look at it, you say, okay, I know what I'm doing. Don't deny it, because that in itself is just sweeping it under the carpet and not tackling the issue. And again, it will feed, it will get bigger, and fear will surround it. Okay, so you must be able to acknowledge it. Say to yourself, okay, I notice what I'm doing. I own that. I'm going to stop it, move through it. Okay, there's no fear. And soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Like you needed to know that anyway. Because they've already told you. Okay, so I'm just going to sign it off with some Moonology cards. Hope this reading makes sense. I'm really worried about your side now, Taurus. Okay, so the reason why they give me this dialogue is because it's for someone out there. Someone needs to hear it. Like I said, these readings are not of my own volition. Seriously. They're not. Communication is key. It is. Again, communication. It's about engaging. Your hard work is paying off. Time to release negativity. Don't let pride get in your way, because it's a revisitation. You and your loved ones are safe. Take time to breathe out, relax about the situation, but hold your vision for the future. Look at the bigger picture, where you want to put your energy and what you want from this situation. And nothing will come of this situation if you don't communicate. And if you don't open up, nothing will come of it. So if that did resonate with you, Taurus, please like, share, subscribe. Please remember to click the thumbs up button. It's probably more important than anything else. Also, please remember the free advisory service, personal readings, all that information's in the description box below the video. And if I don't hear from you beforehand, have a beautiful week, and I love you loads. Take care.